Happy Saturday, everyone. Um, Glad that we're here in Satsang. So today, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the Satsang overview in my uh, father's words. Uh, I'll Let me just pull that up. So, Yuan, could you actually bring up the other image? So, um, I was just reading one of my father's articles that, everyone is looking for peace and happiness. And unfortunately, what happens is that, uh, you know, instead of getting there, we are, going in a different direction. So, in that context, he describes how um, our mind is all over the place and how we ought to bring it together and focus. Um, so in that context, he says that first, from multitude of thoughts, we need to bring it to one thought, and then if we just drop that as well, that thoughtlessness state, uh, you know, kind of evolves joy and happiness and peace within us in ways that cannot be described, cannot be talked about. It has to be experienced. And what Guru Maharaj did, my grandfather, was basically pulled this process together that we will practice today. But before that, we will talk about a topic that Parul will, pick up, and then we will get into the practice that takes us from multitude of thoughts where we are all scattered to one thought of observing this transcendental light and embodying this transcendental light. And then in deep states, even that drops off, and we get into this absolutely and totally, um, a lot of people talk about it, but experiencing thoughtlessness is beyond words. So, Parul.
Okay. Hey everyone, thanks so much for being here and for joining Satsang today. So we're gonna do our regular session. I'm gonna go ahead with our topic for the day, and then Dad is gonna take us through our meditation. So I'm gonna get started. So what I was also thinking about this week is also very similar to what my dad is saying about how to find happiness, but what was coming up for me is that the goal of satsang is actually simple, and it's to be present. So, why is something that sounds so simple so hard? And it's because the world is designed to disconnect you from true presence and true wholeness. So we get to work and our boss immediately makes us angry, or we're worried that we're late. So we've disconnected right away. We sit in our worries and our sorrows, feeling like our problems are the biggest problems in the world. And there might even be a feeling that we have no hope and no blessings left. We get so caught up in the feelings and emotions of others that we forget our true connection to the divine. Our focus goes from being one with the divine to serving and pleasing or being annoyed and irritated by others so easily. We thought we reached presence, but then it just as quickly slips away. But here's the shift. If I move around in the world connected to the divine collective consciousness, and I know that I lack nothing and I am internally fulfilled with the feeling that all of my needs are met, then everything shifts. The universe reconfigures to allow you to feel fulfilled and whole in every moment. Maybe your reality won't reflect that at all times, but your inner reality will be radiating through every room you walk into. Every moment alone is at peace because you know that this life journey is about much more than experiences. It's about an embodiment. So, being like the light is understanding that everything is in divine alignment and that every roadblock or obstacle is your invitation to more presence and more love and more bliss on the other side. And something that was just coming up for me is that pressure makes diamonds. So be that chunk of coal that gracefully, goes through pressure and resilience until you become the diamond. Go through darkness and in order to become the light, and then eventually shine and spread the sparkle and the light. So there's so much going on in the world, and so I was just thinking about all we need to focus on is to be present. And now I'll pass it on to Dad.
Okay. So we'll bring the. I was trying to send this stages of the journey in meditation. I think I can share this. Let me see. Uh, Yuan, can you allow me to share? Okay. So finally, I get this. Um, so the article that I was referring to by my father, he says that typically we are in the bottom state where our monkey mind, the restless mind, is, caught up in the past or moving and just dreaming of the future or anxious of the future. Um, and the negativity our mind loves somehow naturally. So typically we are in that state. Now, he gave an example where, if you were pursuing something, I want to buy a new car. When the car arrives, you're suddenly happy. And what he said, look at it as for a while in the process of buying that car, you were caught up in it. And there were lots of thoughts around that. When you drop that thought of buying a car or researching about it, et cetera, there is a relief uh, of dropping that one desire when that happens. So when you achieve it, you get rid of that thought because it's done. And at that point, you feel this happiness. But then you get caught up in another desire, another activity, and then it goes on and on. But what he highlighted was that there is this moment when you drop a particular desire, and that gives you this happiness. So his view was that if you actually drop some of these desires, that itself will increase your happiness, which is pretty well documented, though. Now, meditation practice is when you focus on one thought, um, on Guru or God or light in heart. To me, it's all three are the same. Um, so that we will do shortly. Now, what happens is that when you're practicing, you know, um, a lot of people find that as soon as you close your eyes, there are lots of thoughts that come up. And especially, I think my grandfather gave multiple talks on why you have to pursue your meditation through those stages and processes where you close your eyes and it's a movie, things are moving along. Don't think that that's unnatural or something that is making you not do meditation. This is just part of the process. And then everything, all these thoughts finally fade away. And even he says that at higher stages, even the light fades away, mind becomes still, and now you're absorbing this and embodying this transcendental light and true sense. And beyond that, there is thoughtlessness. And we have to go through these stages. And that's what this process of satsang is all about. Fortunately, I saw several people go through these stages, and the effect on behavior, the effect on how you feel in their presence and all that. Like if you're embodying light, if you're embodying that transcendental energy, you will see a significant change in your behavior and how people feel around you. Um, and I think that is what is satsang, because uh, satsang, in a way, to me, is being with transcendental energy. But then, if you are embodying that transcendental energy, everybody around you is always in satsang. So, food for thought there. But let's practice now. So, first step is to, you know, focus inwards, and we have to come to this one thought and one thought alone. So there are two important things to focus inwards and to get us grounded in terms of concentration and concentrating our minds. So first, eyes lightly closed because sensory input distracts our mind. Body is still and relaxed. So make sure, observe your body that it's completely relaxed and there is no strain. And you are as comfortable and as relaxed as you can be. And so those two things, relaxed and still body and eyes lightly closed, are the starting points. And then what do we focus on? What do we concentrate on? So there is no activity here, just simply observe this transcendental energy in form of light, and that it's not far away, it's right here, right now. Feel the presence. A conscious source of this light is in your vicinity, in front of you, and that light is entering your heart, enlightening it, and you are completely and totally getting immersed in this light. Uh, so again, uh, the only thing you observe, the only thing you concentrate on is that there is presence of this transcendental energy in form of light. That light is entering your heart and then distributing throughout your body, and you getting completely and totally immersed in this light. So this light is enlightening your heart and then distributing throughout your body, and you're becoming the light. Now, mind wanders away because there were so many things going on. So suddenly, you will find that mind has wandered away. All you have to do is bring that back to this thought and this thought alone, that you are in the presence of this transcendental energy in form of light. That light is entering your heart, distributing throughout your body, and that you're becoming completely and totally immersed in it. We'll start with music, and then music fades away, and you go deep into silent meditation. So let's start now. Okay, so happy Saturday, everyone. Now you can feel free to have your video on if you like. Either way is okay. If you want to introduce yourself, talk about any thoughts, comments, questions, that's just unmute yourself and do that. And before we do anything, Christy, hi, how are you? I thought today's meditation totally dedicated to your mother.
Unmute.
Juan, can you unmute and allow video?
There we go. Thank you. Hi. Hello, everyone. Thank you for dedicating that to my mum. I have to admit, I started off feeling quite anxious at the start. I wasn't sure if I would be able to focus, and I did. My heart was going really fast, so it's the first time in a long time. But I managed to do some breathing and calm my heart rate down and center myself, which was good. And I can't believe it, but I managed to just have no thoughts, nothing. So I was so thankful and grateful for that. And I feel so much better. I do. I feel so much better now. So I definitely needed that after this week. Um, and I was thinking about what you were both saying at the start as well. So I think, hi, Parul, by the way. Hi.
Hey.
What you were saying about when we meditate or we connect with the divine, and then everything's going great, and then we get up, we get into our lives, and then that all just goes away again, and we're all stressed. And I used to be like that, and I think the only way that I managed to stop that was to just practice every single day, sometimes twice a day, so that you can start to connect even easier and get into that state much much more quickly. And it just takes practice, and you have to get yourself into the routine of doing it. Otherwise, it is so easy to slip back into being stressed again and being disconnected. So that was a really good topic, I think, because I'm sure a lot of people struggle with that. And
Also.
Sanjeev, oh my goodness. Oh, Sanjeev, your topic was so me. This used to be me. I used to be looking up the next makeup trend that was coming out and which palette would come out, which perfume, where would be cheaper to buy, Googling everything, or my next trip, my next this, my next that, and it does just completely take over your brain. But I did exactly what your grandfather said to do, and I think you said you as well. You just drop it, and that relief that you feel, like mind, body, and soul, that I don't have to be looking anymore. I don't have to find out where's cheaper or where to go and what to do. It's just it makes you feel lighter, and that does end up in happiness. So I do hope that more people keep that in their minds.
Yeah.
I love that you connected it with like the makeup and stuff.
Yeah, well, yeah, because that was my absolute passion. That was
Yeah.
my thing, and it's so expensive.
Oh,
You
it's
know,
so true. Yeah, it does.
so stupid money. So, once I stopped all that, I also had extra money. And it's like people who
Win-win.
smoke cigarettes, like when they realize how much they cost at the end of the month and they give it up, it's like, oh
Oh,
wow,
yeah.
I have all this money.
Yeah, that's crazy to think about.
Yeah, so
We all have something, right?
all of us have something. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you can find much better things to put that money to, and
Yeah.
charity, giving out to people who need help. I know that I
Yeah.
gave out to food banks because I needed food banks at, one point in my life. So when I
Wow.
realized how much money I was saving, I went to the local food bank and I said, would you rather me buy food to donate, or would you like money? And
Oh
then you
wow.
help your community. So, and that feels even better than buying
Yeah,
whatever it is you're searching for. So I do implore everyone to think about that.
I love that. That was a great point.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So
Like,
now
see
I'll
what
stop
you can do with
talking.
extra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah. The reason we are unable to focus and concentrate and meditate is just that the monkey mind doesn't settle at all, and we keep feeding it. That's the
Yeah,
best part. Yeah.
definitely. And it does, just like anything, it takes practice. So you have to be strict, because if you do really want to do this, if you really want to connect to the divine and empty your thoughts and just center yourself, you have to dedicate yourself to it. And it's not really something that you can just give up, because things do slip. Just like when you exercise, your fitness can just drop suddenly. Or if
Mm-hmm.
you give up your diet just like that, then all the weight piles on. It's the same with
Mm-hmm.
spirituality. You have to keep on at it, and then you get the results.
Yeah.
So it's
That
just
is
reframing
true.
the mind. It's reframing the mind.
Yeah. I think also once you get into routine, like, and you notice like you were off for a day or two, you feel it all come back, like it all rushes back, and you're like, wait,
Yeah. It's amazing how unbalanced you
yeah,
get. But
yeah,
that's because of so much that's going on in the world. And even if we're not watching the news, you still feel the energy of it.
yeah, 100%. I think
So,
it's even more important now.
mm, yeah, so much
Yeah,
going on.
awesome.
And Sal,
Oh yeah, I think someone wants to know.
Hi,
Thank
sorry, I don't have my camera on. I hope that's okay. I thought my picture was up, but it's not. um, I just sorry, Christy. I was gonna go after you. I just raised my hand to go after you, but I just want to say thanks. I'm on holiday at the moment, and I've been on holiday for a while now. But I just got to a point where I was very stressed out because the culture here is very different, and in all honesty, I've been getting harassed a lot since I got here. It's not like it is back in England. So I just got really stressed out today, and this just came at the right time. So thank you guys. I feel a lot calmer.
Where are you?
I'm in Turkey at the moment.
Oh wow. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it can be rough
yeah.
around the edges there.
Yeah, it's a bit like I think they think I'm Turkish because I'm Indian, but
Oh,
I look I look more Arabic, and I think people just
okay.
think I'm Turkish here. But it's just I just got really stressed out.
Oh my
Just yeah,
gosh.
and I spent the whole day in the hotel room today for the first time because I was just overwhelmed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stay safe. It's definitely crazy out there these days.
Yeah, it's really busy as well. So, but
Yeah.
yeah, I just want to say thank you so much. So
Yeah,
yeah,
of course. Hopefully this like shifts the energy a little bit too.
yeah, it did. Yeah, thanks.
Of course.
yeah, be safe. And the reason we are here is that, if we all were centered and we were, less judgmental and less all over the place, and,
Yeah.
like, the world would be different.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard because like I try and meditate in the morning before I leave, but then when I've left, I just feel like people just go so hard here and they get so drunk, like even in the mornings, sometimes, and it's quite overwhelming, but it's okay.
It is
I'll try and
it's
stay
a little
grounded.
bit of a rough place. You never know what you'll run into there.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. Is everyone unmuted?
Should be, yeah. Paula, Sadhna, Tony, anybody before we wrap up? Um, good meditation today. Next week will be in person in Cleveland, Ohio. So looking forward to that. Any questions, comments, thoughts before we wrap up?
All right.
Okay.
So yes, we'll be doing Tuesday as usual, 7 p.m. and then EST, and then every Saturday, same time. So
Yeah,
yeah.
this is next week we'll be in Cleveland. After that, we're trying to see if we can convert into some in-person
Yeah.
activity, but we'll see.
Yeah.
On on Thursdays, we're trying a slightly new format, a little more guided, more longer music and guidance, and then later on, shorter silent meditation.
Yep.
Works for some. All right. So peace, light, and love be with you, and glad we were here in Satsang. Look forward to seeing you all soon. See ya.
Bye, everyone. Have a good weekend.
Namaskar, Bini. Bye, Paula, Tony, Sadhna. Namaskar, Ilaji, Shivangi, Onkar, Mahimaji.
Namaskar too.
Bye, Taru. Namaskar. Onkar, Poonamji, Sangeeta-ji, AC. See ya.
साधु प्रणाम भैया.
प्रणाम भैया.
Namaskar.
हेलो पारुल.
हेलो पारुल जी, सादर चरण स्पर्श भैया.
Namaskar. चलो ठीक है, फिर बात करते हैं फिर. See you all.